Hello, everybody. Today, the WinWing Skywalker rudder pedals are out, and WinWing sent me a set for review. And I got to say, pretty impressed.
Looking good. Give me a nice wheel landing. Main wheel's down.
Oh, there's the bounce. It always bounces.
That was 2.5 really good landings.
Hey, but the good news is I'm tracking center line, which is a testament to the Skinwalker rudder pedals.
The Skinwalker rudder pedals and the fact that you have a real life tail wheel ticket.
Yes, but previously I couldn't do that with my other rudder pedals. Because they were so close together, I couldn't. They didn't feel right. So this feels more realistic.
All right. So first thing, they sent this to me in exchange for a review. They mailed one out to me and said, hey, it comes out on the 30th. Would you check it out? And I said, yeah, cool. WinWings sent me the FSSB and the Hornet throttle and stick in the past, and pretty good stuff. So I was curious to see what it would be like. And also, I've been using, since I started DCS on my own, kind of a cheaper set of Thrustmaster pedals, and they did their job. They started kind of binding towards the end, and it was time to upgrade. So out of the box, the first thing, I think it's your typical WinWing setup where you're going to have to do some assembly. I hate assembling things. I appreciated the Thrustmaster throttle, the F16, when it first came out, because there wasn't much to assemble. That was my biggest gripe with the F16 throttle on the WinWing side, was that you had to spend so much time assembling, and the documentation is just not good. I think it's that language barrier thing. I'll do a review of Pimax here, and they're kind of in the same boat. But putting it together is a little bit of a hassle. But once you get it done, it's pretty straightforward. And once you figure it out, and once you get it together, it's perfect. It's just, why? There's some of these things that when you put it together, you're just like, why couldn't this already be assembled? I don't know. Obviously it's probably to save some money, but just some of the pieces and parts, you have to be very good at fine motor skills with fine assembly. And once you get past that, smooth sailing. In fact, once you get it in place, it's perfect. It uses the same SimApp Pro that all the other peripherals in the WinWing ecosystem use, and it's easy to set up. Once you get it DCS, it's easy to set up. It's adjustable. It's got a adjustable damper that you can use to kind of set the recoil on it. But in the game, it's awesome. I'm really impressed. I like the setup, how far apart the pedals are. It feels more realistic that way. And you could put your heels on the floor, which is what you do in a real aircraft. You'd have your heels on the floor unless you're using like the rudder or the toe brakes. But otherwise, you'd have your heels on the floor, and that's what I'm able to do with this. So I think it's good. In fact, I would probably be comfortable using this in a helicopter too, which tells you just how sensitive it is. And performance-wise, it's great. In fact, to me, the biggest test was going out and using the P51, because with the old pedals, I tended to over control, and it was very tough. I have a tail wheel endorsement in real life, and I struggled with the P51. I still struggle, but it looks a lot better.
Is that you over the mountains?
Yeah, I'm out here a ways.
You're at the wrong ways.
East of the base. Aha, I found the tanks. Well, they changed the radio since the last time I was in this. They said they were going to do that.
What do they do?
It's got a digital display now. It's a whole other radio.
Well, this looks a lot better.
I enjoyed flying the P-51 a lot more, having better rudder control with this, and that's what it gives you. So I think the control is perfect. I think that once you get it going, the setup is great. It's got lighting that you can use, which, you know, if you've got a cockpit or something, that would be something you'd want to adjust. For me, I don't care about lighting. I just want it to work. It's got a little spring that you can use to set it between rudder pedals. You can actually use it to drive a car, which I didn't try, but I'm sure it would be just fine. I've got pedals specifically for racing stuff, so I only used it for aviation, and it worked great. You know, it's a good setup. I would recommend it. You know, if you're in the market and you're in that price point, I think it's pretty good. Once you get past all the assembly stuff, it's all smooth sailing and it works out really well. And I think it's high quality. You know, that was the other part too, is, you know, it just feels solid. It doesn't move around. They give you a mat, you know, I've got it on carpet. It doesn't move around on you. It doesn't feel like it's going to slide or anything like that. It just feels like it's a solid setup. And with combined, you know, using the WinWing stick and throttle, the Orion, it just feels better, and it improved my DCS gaming overall. So I enjoyed it. I want to thank WinWing for sending it out to me to try out, and let me know what you think. Today is the release day, so it might be a while before you get it, but I really think it's something that, you know, if you're in the market for some rudder pedals, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't think you can go wrong by getting it, especially if you've already got all the other WinWing stuff. It's just one more thing, I think, to add to your setup that's decent and good quality. So let me know in the comments what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.